up, ChillCigReview Nation? Welcome back, ladies and gents, to our channel. So today we'll actually be going over a very special cigarette, one that we have not covered so far. But before we start this video, my friend would like to say something.
So before the start of review, I'd like to apologize about the background lighting here. It's pretty dark as the previous place where we filmed our video was taken up by some Filipinos and they are having their dinner.
Bunch.
Yep. So today we are doing a review on the Camel filters, and it's suggested by
Rife Ramat. Lepak lah bro.
Alright, so before we get into the review, I'd like to talk about the brief history of this brand. So Camel is an American brand of cigarettes currently owned and manufactured by R.J. Reynolds Tobacco Company in the United States and Japan Tobacco outside of the States. So most current Camel cigarettes contain a blend of Turkish tobacco and Virginia. Alright, moving on.
Okay, so R.J. Reynolds is actually founded in the city Winston-Salem, which is also part of the state North Carolina. And the city is actually nicknamed Camel City due to the brand's popularity there. Okay, so let's go over the pack design really quickly. I think this pack design is very unique in comparison to all our packs because it stands out. Don't you think so?
Yes, definitely.
It is due to the background, like the color of this packaging, which is urine color, I would say. It's a piss color. And yeah, like the moment you see it, like you think what kind of cigarette is this, and it's probably Camel's, because Camel mostly has this yellow packaging. Okay, so it has a piss color background like what I said before, and the Camel words is in silver print that just says Camel filters, and it's since 1913. So at the back it says premium quality cigarettes since 1913. Alright, so the Camel actually has a backstory to it. The Camel is actually named Old Joe, a circus camel driven through towns used to attract attention and distribute free cigarettes. And the brand slogan used for decades was "I walk a mile for camels." And another tagline would be that doctors only smoke camels, or something along the lines of that. And I think it's pretty cool for that tagline, because like doctors actually maintain people's healthcare, but then if they were to smoke cigarettes, it will be Camels their go-to.
Yes.
Okay, so on the side it just says for sale in Singapore, made under authority of JT International, and 20 Class A cigarettes, pretty standard for a pack. And overall, I'll give this pack design a solid 8.5 out of 10. It is a very unique pack design. And I like to say that the Camel actually is like, this brand actually has their logo or mascot, what we call it, that actually represents their name, Camel. And what do you think about it?
So for this pack design, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty unique, and you can't really find yellow color packaging cigarettes in Singapore. So this is a unique one. So let's open it up. So there's this aluminum foil with the Camel and the Camel logo here. So it doesn't have any fresh gut.
As you can see, it's nicely packed. You see the hollow part of it. It's nicely condensed below.
So design of the cigarette, brown filter. Below the filter it says Camel with the logo. Has one line of perforation on the filter. Color of tobacco is light in color. And let's give it a smell.
Not too much of a smell, right? It's just
Can smell slight
can smell a bit just tobacco, but it's a very mild smell. Doesn't really stand out.
Let's give it a dry pop.
Don't really taste too much either.
Yeah.
So it's not really strong as in from a dry puff, and the smell of the tobacco.
Yep. Alright, so let's light it up, I guess. Alright, let's check its body. So for the body, I think it's pretty mediocre. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10.
For the body, I'll also give it a 6 out of 10. I would say it's in between low to medium, so it isn't really that thick.
I think this body is actually not really weak or really dense. So yeah.
Actually, this cigarette is actually pretty dry down the
Yes,
throat.
true.
So I'll say it goes well with a drink. Prior to this, I actually smoked one and it actually gave me hiccups. So like you just definitely need a drink to go with this.
It also has a slight chemical taste to it.
But it doesn't really linger on the tongue. For me, I can't really taste the chemical taste.
And it also kind of irritates your throat.
It irritates the throat as well as makes it dry. Therefore, you need a drink to go with it.
So you can buy this at the 7-Eleven Shell kiosk or Cheers for $12.10. It's a pretty cheap cigarette.
It's one of the discount brands sold here. In comparison to like LM, LD, they are around the same price. So these are actually the filtered versions.
Yep.
You can get the unfiltered versions at the Shell kiosk or whatever. They also do sell those, and those are actually harsher down the throat. Maybe in the future we actually do a review on those. So as you can see, I'm already halfway through the cigarette. I probably took like about 10 puffs, and I can
10
definitely
puffs.
say they're about lah.
Probably 5
I took about 10 puffs already, but
Okay.
I can say that it definitely burns really fast, faster than a usual cigarette. For the harshness, I'll give it a rating of 9 out of 10. It's actually pretty harsh.
For the harshness, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Comparing it with the Winston Reds and the Marlboro Reds, it's not that harsh, I feel. Yeah. As a red smoker.
That's not my version of harshness.
That's my take lah.
My take on harshness is that like it really irritates the throat and causing you to have like a bit of a sore throat in general. That's why I need a drink to go with it. But for like the hotness of the cigarette, I would say it's pretty mild in comparison to Winston Reds or Marlboro Reds. So I'll give it a rating of 6 out of 10.
Yes, hotness 6 out of 10.
It's pretty mild cigarette, but it's harsh down the throat.
So for the taste, it has a slight chemical taste to it. It's still a pretty decent cigarette for its price. So I give it a 6.5 out of 10.
Contrary to his take on the cigarette, I would say that the taste is actually pretty solid and mild. So it's pretty clean cigarette in general. I'll give it a 7 out of 10.
So definitely try this out. It's really cheap.
To be honest, this cigarette doesn't really satisfy my nicotine cravings. So I would actually recommend this if you're like just buying for the sake of trying it out. It's definitely not one of my go-to Reds because it's quite harsh down the throat, like what I mentioned before. And so I could probably like chain smoke these and with a drink definitely, and probably still not get my nicotine cravings satisfied. So it's more so for a chill cigarette in my take. Maybe you're chilling with friends, then this would be a good cigarette as well.
So
Overall rating, what would you say?
rating, I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. I will not buy this again. I still prefer Winston Reds or Marlboro Reds. Yeah.
Overall rating, I'll give it a 6 out of 10. Yeah,
Or Dunhill Reds. Yeah.
if I were to opt for a discount brand cigarette, I'll definitely go for something like LM Reds or LD Reds. Those actually have a better nicotine content for me. I feel like it is smoother and it really satisfies my nicotine cravings, unlike this cigarette.
Alright, I think that concludes our video, guys. So please do leave a like and subscribe to our channel.
Or leave some comments in the comment section below. what you want to see in the future videos. Like for today, we actually did on a request of Rife Ramat. And yeah, please do leave us some constructive feedback as well. If you are missing any qualities of cigarette, please do let us know. And stay subscribed for more future content. Stay lit and smoke on.